Hello, everyone. In this episode of the Moon Podcast, I present to you a little bit of an observation. The bumblebee in the rain. It was while it was raining when I stopped to observe a bumblebee collecting pollen from a flower in my front garden with immense admiration. When you hold out your hand and open it to feel the rain, it feels like nothing unusual. It's not different to being in a shower. But for the bumblebee, this is dangerous. One large droplet of water can knock the bee out of its flight. Moisture adds extra weight to the bee that slows down its flight, which will consume more energy to fly and travel shorter distances. This forces the bees to be grounded. But not this bee. Going from the pink flower to the blue flower to the purple flower, then back to the pink one, with no regard for the precipitation all around it. It didn't have a care in the world. The flowers in my garden, to be specific, are French hydrangea. Why would the bee put its own life at risk? I'm guessing it's either because it's really hungry and needs to eat some pollen, or, from the bee's perspective, that pollen must be very delicious. Either way, it has a job to do. Collect pollen, take it back to its hive, and make honey. One can't help but admire how dedicated the bee is to its work. The bee is so committed to its job that it doesn't allow life-threatening weather conditions to prevent him from doing what he feels has to be done. On top of that, he is loyal to his queen bee and to the rest of the hive. He knows there is a hierarchy. He knows his place in his society. He accepts this and gets on with his life. He knows that his queen and his hive are depending on him to get the job done. He cares for his family, his leader, and his fellow bees. He belongs to something that is important to the bee. He is needed for a collectively good cause. This is a level of dedication we are yet to learn from the bumblebee in the rain. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this little observation. Take good care of yourselves.